Our topic today is captioned Overcoming Family Financial Crisis. Ecclesiastes 7:12 tells us wisdom is a defense and money is a defense. Financial crisis is known to be one of the leading causes of stress in marriages. Some cases of divorce and separation is even tied to it. Of a truth, money can bring two people closely together and can also tear them widely apart. Financial stability indeed is critical to the success and happiness of any relationship, including marriage. Percent of couples said that money was a big source of conflict in their relationship. Another survey found that 70% of married couples regularly argued about money, surpassing fights about household chores, togetherness, sex, snoring, and even dietary choices. Couples also cited frivolous purchases, household budgeting, and credit card debt as the biggest sources of friction. This goes to validate the saying, no romance without finance. Plus, to overcome family financial crisis, what must I do? Number one is openness. Isaiah 58:7 tells us, hide not thyself from thy own flesh. It is very important as husband and wife to be financially transparent to one another. You should not hide financial matters from your spouse. There should be no his and hers in family money or finances. When you treat your finances as his and hers, you more easily open your marriage up to issues of deceit and mistrust that can easily tear you apart. Husband and wife should have access to each other's money. After all, if you have access to each other's body, why not each other's money? Because between your money and your body, which one is more important? Therefore, be free to tell your spouse your financial status. Lack of financial openness can result in vague expectations or even suspicions. Therefore, husband and wife, be honest with one another. Key number two is agreement. Amos 3:3 tells us, can two work together except they be agreed? Some financial challenges confronting some marriages are traceable to lack of agreement in their home. Financial agreement entails that husband and wife combine their resources and skill to ensure the income of their family is well spent and invested. For instance, you must agree with your spouse on whether to operate a joint account or individual account and then split the bills. Whatever the choice, you should be accountable to each other. Agree on prioritizing your spending to maximize your income. Let me tell you, you can't have a great marriage until you can freely communicate and agree about money matters in your marriage. In 2018, a body called Fidelity Couples and Money carried out a survey in the US and found out that couples carrying debt argued significantly more, 67% actually, about money than those couples who were not burdened with debt. Therefore, listener, beware of debt. It can erase a whole lifetime of effort. Your destiny shall not be erased in Jesus' name. And in case you are burdened with debt right now, financially, I pray for you today that the God of heaven will grant you wisdom on how to get out of it and live a debt-free life in Jesus' name. Remember, you should make both long-term and short-term financial plans in your marriage. A budget is your spending plan based on your expected income. Without a functional financial plan, it is very easy to spend without thought for the future. As a family, You don't have to buy everything in 1 month. You can schedule, strategize, and improvise. Beware of and avoid impulsive spending. Stop that challenge of buying on sight. Beware of comparison. Let go of covetousness. That your friend has it does not mean that you also must have it. You will have it, but remember there is time for everything. Whatever money comes into your hand, a very simple principle that helps me and guides my way of life. Number 1, spend some on yourself, on other people. Number 2, give some, beginning with God. Pay your tithe, give offering, and give to others as you are guided and led by God. And number 3, save some. Don't plan your savings after your spending. Those who try this really succeed. Every good farmer separates what to eat from what to plant. You should go ahead and do the same thing. Key number 3, very important, is trust. Trust is a key word in family finances. It is defined as a firm belief in the reliability, trust, or strength of a person. No family or marriage can experience true success without trust. But money secrets undermine trust, which is essential for a marriage to thrive. Trust takes time and effort to build. However, it is easily broken and hard to restore. Husband and wife must trust each other enough to put their money together and be prudent in spending it. Remember, accountability boosts trust. To be accountable is to be responsible. Accountability makes you know what to do with the resources at your disposal, monetary or material. It makes you prudent, wise in your spending and your financial transactions. And you must learn to keep accurate records. This helps me a great deal. I have accurate record of all my spendings to the nearest penny. And so, at the end of a period, it helps me to pull everything together. So I know what has gone for feeding. I know what has gone as gift. I know what has gone as tithe. I know what has gone as offering. I know what I've spent on myself as an individual. This is very critical to overcome family crisis in your marriage. 1, shun every form of financial recklessness. 2, keep your finances well organized. And finally, 3, believe God for divine supplies. And of course, in the words of Benjamin Franklin, beware of little expenses. A small leak can sink a great ship. Your destiny will not sink in Jesus' name.